Well, this is a very exciting concert for chamber choir. It's the first time ever we've done a programme of music all composed by women, and that's been an interesting challenge for us because a lot of the music is contemporary, though we have some glorious music from the 19th century, some Clara Schumann and Amy Beach. Amy Beach is a very fascinating American. She was actually a fantastic concert pianist and composed an amazing piano concerto, which I've had the pleasure of conducting, and a symphony that gets played quite a lot on Radio 3. But there's a lot of choral music that she's written, and just a very, very beautiful, simple piece that's so effective when it's performed. And that will sound lovely in the Lady Chapel. Perhaps the biggest discovery is the Eleanor Daly Requiem. Those of you who know the Herbert Howells Requiem, or that English tradition, 20th century tradition of requiems, it very much fits into that sort of pattern with lush chords coming out of the old plain chant, but mixed in with some contemporary thoughts on death. So it's a really inspiring, uplifting requiem, not a work of gloom and doom, but it's one that really, I think, lifts the spirits in a most wonderful way. We've got a world premiere, which I'm really excited about. Maya Kite was a choral scholar at Clifton Cathedral, where I was choral director, and composed a few things for the cathedral, as well as part of her degree course at Bristol University. And Sound the Flute is a very atmospheric setting, quite Britanesque, I think, in inspiration, which the ladies are going to really enjoy performing, I think. And then the other performance that I'm really looking forward to is C's Cumulus. This is a piece that won the Tokyo competition for new choral pieces, and this will actually be, I believe it's the European premiere, and it's all about clouds, as the title suggests, so that's going to be very atmospheric. It's quite minimalistic, and it's almost like a hint of John Adams, the American composer, in its style, but that should work out, I think, is very exciting. And I'm also delighted that we're going to be doing some Melissa Fierceover, who grew up in St Albans, and her setting for Starbuck Martyr. So many members of the choir come up to me and say, this is absolutely beautiful piece of music. We absolutely really adore it. So that's going to be very exciting.